Fucking hell, guys. Oh my gosh. At least you're here, Fatter, but shit. Yes, guys. Welcome back to another live stream. Where do we start? Where the fuck do we start? Guys, I literally woke up about 20 minutes ago. And apparently we've been sanctioned. The club ain't making a penny. We ain't doing any more away days. The only thing that's allowing us to do home games is the fact that we're a season ticket holder. What the actual fuck? Guys, I'm going to open the lines up in about 10-15 minutes. We ain't going to be here long because I actually have to head out to Norwich away in a little bit. And that's looking like it's going to be our final away day. So, yeah, we're just going to... I am not going to be here for long, so I'm just going to open up the lines in about 10-15 minutes. But let's go through this and try and salvage or decipher whatever the fuck is happening, because... Yeah, guys, so I'm slow as fuck today as well. Just allow me. Like, today's just been absolutely mad. See what I'm reading here. I'll send you a link as well. Just give me a sec. Bear with me, people, because this is all so fucked up. Cool. There we go. There's C1. Right. Roman Abramovich has been sanctioned by the government and his assets, and including Chelsea Football Club, have been frozen. Chelsea have been given a special license to continue with football-related activities, but the sale effectively bars the sale of the club. Although we know that that's not the case, it's just Roman can't make any profit of it. I'm just going off the Twitter article that came out a few hours ago. Let me put down the share screen for you guys. Shit. Here we go. Abramovich is one of 7 high-profile oligarchs who have been sanctioned by the government. Sanctioned Chelsea effectively places it in limbo. A special license from the Treasury means that football-related activities such as tonight's game against Norwich can go ahead, but Abramovich cannot sell the club. The government would need to give special dispensation for the sale of Chelsea, and no money could go to Roman either directly or indirectly, so Roman will not get a penny from the sale of the club. Official sanction listing for Abramovich, close personal relationship with Putin for decades involving preferential treatment. That's got to be something more from the past, though, because he's distanced himself in the last few years. So if it's something from the past, it is what it is. Financial benefits, including tax breaks for his companies, buying and selling shares at favourable rates and contracts and run-up to a World Cup. License for continued operation of Chelsea is very narrow. Only existing season ticket holders can attend fixtures. The club can pay players or staff, pay for travel to and from games, pay director fees and cover costs of security, catering and stewarding. But that is about it. And all the money that we have is very limited now until the end of the season. And then it's going to be very dependent on what we make, depending on the trophies that we make or where we finish or whatever.
The finals we get to.
Yeesh.
Here's the thing.
Go on, bro.
Look, we can be sold at the end of the day, and I feel like all the money that the Roman receive from the new owners, it's gonna go down to the government itself. So literally,
yeah. No, that's the way it is. That's everything's going to the government.
It's the government. You know the
Lewis, apparently the government's picking a new owner.
Roman. This is now out of his hands. Like we said, is Roman selling up? When's he going to sell up? No, it's just been taken from him. It's not his anymore. It's the government who's going to pick who Chelsea are owned by. So we were all worried about what the owner's going to be. It's out of our hands now.
Lewis,
if we get given someone who don't give a shit and just want to turn us into a profit club, that's Lewis, the way it's going to be.
The worst news.
Bro, if we get... sorry, Polka Dog. If we get deducted points, we could finish buying Arsenal. Fuck my life, man.
No, we won't get deducted points now. Apparently, we're going to get deducted points if we're not sold by the end of the season.
The worst news for me is like we just can't make any money. Like players like Rudiger, Christensen, Aspie, they're gone. We're stuck with the same squad next season, and we can't make any new signings.
They're gone. I don't even know if they are gone. Like I've been looking for Absolute Chelsea, and the agent of a French-speaking Chelsea player allegedly said, "How can they ban the club from selling players? Surely there are employment law implications for players who are due to leave now, essentially being trapped." Yeah. So Are they being allowed to leave, or are they going to be in limbo as well as a result of this?
Nah.
I don't even know.
Oh no.
Like,
I'm
it's
lit-
really hard
I'm
to try and
literally checking
speculate
it right
through
now,
this. This
so.
is all just fucking mad.
It's mad.
This is the worst news that could have happened.
Oh yeah, also it's Chelsea's 117th birthday today, so happy
Oh,
birthday,
yeah.
Chelsea. Let's go.
Fuck.
On a
Don't,
match day as
don't you
well.
think?
Fucking
Don't you
hell.
think this is a bit theory? Yeah? Don't you think that after the news came out, the news about Oh, by the way, Middlesbrough away is taken off sale. By the way, thank you very much.
Yeah. That we were trying to
Do you
get
think
tickets for
Tuchel
that
could leave?
earlier. What? No,
You think-
Tuchel's contract is tied as well. Like, he ain't going anywhere.
Or do you think he
And
might?
by the way, if Tuchel still manages this club to a win tonight and they get us a top 3 finish and a trophy, this man needs to be fucking knighted. Because how he's managed to keep this ship stirring in spite of all the shit that's been going on around him over the last 18 months, I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But we're here, innit? We're here. Vitmus, as I see you're here as well, I'll throw you a link if you're around. We're going to open the lines up in about 10-15 minutes. But yeah, no fuckery, because I will just start kicking people immediately. I can't be bothered for it.
Here's the thing, like, this is a bit of theory. Don't you think that after the news been around since 2 weeks, Romans then came out a week ago say that it will be on sale, and then he give the Chelsea Football Club to the Chelsea funding the foundation charity, and then like a week later, you just kind of see about the news like, oh, this kind of news like isn't it irony though the way that it happened on our anniversary? That's the thing. It's a bit.
Man, like that's the minor part of it, honestly. Like, the fact is, it's happened. Like, we're trying to figure out where the club's going to be in the space of 3 months. I don't really give a shit about the birthday stuff. Like, this is ridiculous. Right now, can't do any more away days. Can't go to the merchandise store for nothing. You gotta go classicfootballshirts.co.uk. You can't do anything. Literally cannot do anything. Like, we're all in limbo for the next 2 to 3 months. Some gooner says couldn't have happened to a better club, worse fan base. Please improve your pronunciation and your grammar.
No, this is disgusting statement. We're not talking about Roman Abramovich here. We're talking about livelihood and also the victims. We're talking about the victims in Ukraine as now. They got mothers like suffering without their children. Literally,
Bro, this ain't on that. Like, this is because of Ukraine, but this isn't directly got anything to impact them or anything like that.
Yeah,
the only thing that kind of impacts Ukraine was that Roman was meant to be giving all of his profit off this sale to war victims in Ukraine, which I think it's a bit of a weird move stopping him from being able to do that. But people are also saying that's basically sports washing, so it is what it is.
And also, like,
why you punish the fans though? The fans got nothing to do with this.
The fans are collateral damage, bro. They don't mean a thing.
Because the UK are barring Chelsea from making money. That's why fans are not allowed to go.
Oh shit, Craigo, you're right, man.
Yeah,
But also, another point, like,
It's actually Craigo.
Yes.
Oh fucking hell, you're right, man. Well, that's a silly question, but yeah, what are you saying actually? Because yeesh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is.
sad news, isn't it?
Yeah, not really. Well, I wasn't expecting any good news to come anytime soon, really. But yeah, it's a bit of a mad one. It all happened a bit quickly, so I'm still trying to digest exactly what the fuck's happened, really.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what our situation is too. I really don't know. They're saying check
You're actually in the mud.
CFC Daily. Shit. Let's go through a few of you guys' comments. Swear the window was until the 15th anyway. Yeah, but I think us being a bit patient and waiting to that point has come to bite us on the arse. I don't think they expected... no one expected this. No one expected to wake up to this. Let's be completely honest. Like, this just came completely out of nowhere. Cameron says this is sad news for the world and for the club. Our future is now on a decline with the running of the club. We don't know yet. Like, the same thing that mattered now is what mattered before. Who buys Chelsea and what are their intentions with the club? The only
I still
problem
don't
is
think-
now it's out of Roman's hands.
I still don't think we'll have a big summer though. Now
Still don't think what?
we'll have a big summer.
Oh, there's no chance in hell.
There's no summer.
There is no
What summer window? It's just going to be all the players out of contract leaving. And that's it. Yeah, Middlesbrough away tickets already not on sale. Telegraph Sports understands that special dispensation will be given if the government sees a sale of ownership as in the best interest of Chelsea that does not benefit Abramovich. Abramovich isn't making money anyway off this. It's been taken off his hands.
Yeah,
At the least, it can still be sold by Abramovich, but Abramovich could not make any profit off it at all. He can't receive anything.
I was just listening to TalkSport, and they were saying basically that UK government is going to have to be involved in the sale of the club. I don't think Roman Abramovich has any say over exactly who buys the club.
Nah, he don't have a say.
But I don't think he has a particular say. But I think he. I think the main thing is that he can't be involved anything money-wise, financially.
Yeah.
The thing that he has said, and he has always said, is the profits will go towards the victims of the Ukraine war, and I think that still has to be honoured. So whoever buys the club, the profits that would have gone to Abramovich will be going towards the Ukraine war. But of course, now it just becomes a case of who exactly wants to pay probably 3 billion, likely now to only be 2, maybe 2.5 billion. Which means that certain, victims of the Ukraine war are going to miss out on a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah, but that there's a lot to take from it. It's ridiculous. I'm still looking for a few of these articles, and at the very least, it looks like Roman can still pick who's going to be our owner, and it also means that whoever's interested for Chelsea, the price has just gone down. It's probably been about half at the very minimum. So, small positive, we could still get a good owner because I think Roman is still going to have a part to play on who's going to buy Chelsea because it's also going to be on the cheap as well, which also might be better for us in the long term too because we know that if an owner was going to have to pay about 3 billion or something along the lines of that, it's very unlikely that they invest in Chelsea after paying that sort of price.
For me, the positive now is
that might be a positive.
The positive now for me is I think I get to see more players from the academy come through.
Bro, it depends. How long do you think we're going to be out of sale for?
Not sure.
At least till May, maybe.
The government are basically trying to rush this. So you could expect a buy within weeks, personally, in my opinion. The price has now gone down. It's out of Roman's hands. Roman can't make any profit on it, which is what he was trying to do at the start anyway. So I think this is all going to get done a lot quicker than usual.
And Lewis, all the bids, majority of the people that want to buy it were wanting to buy it for 2.5 and less. So
how much the owner
just opens the door for them. Say that again.
How much the new owners can buy though?
So
it depends, but it's gone down now. Massively gone down because there was meant to be an extra 1.5 billion added for the money that Roman's put into the club, which is what pushed it to about 3 billion. Now you can see Chelsea get sold for 1 billion, maybe a bit higher. It's not going to be the pound like it was 30 years ago, but
once we get sold, will everything will go back to normal?
What was that?
No, not really.
Once everything's sold, we go back to normal.
Well, we ain't been normal since 2020, right?
Yeah,
there's no such thing.
It's probably too easy to say just goes back to normal, but I think from what I've heard and read, essentially, when the club gets sold to whoever it be, there'll be certain things in place with the UK government, which have to get sorted out. Which that will probably take a toll on the club themselves, in terms of who we can sign and how much money we've got to play with. In terms of going back to what I will assume we are now considering at the moment to be normal, having the ability to sign a couple of players and play on a weekly basis and all that kind of stuff, I assume is what you're on about. I mean, that's probably it's probably going to be some point next year. I reckon this whole thing could be sorted out by maybe January. Which, I mean, again, it completely writes off the summer window for us. That's not going to happen. There's too much unpredictability about it. And although we may bring in certain players, don't expect us to go and sign Jules Koundé and Declan
No
Rice,
Rice.
Bellingham, or any of those people like that.
Yeah. Lewis, no basmati, bro. No.
Yeah, sad.
Oh
news.
shit! That's ain't terrible news after all. Ah, fair enough.
That's sad news, man.
Let's go. Keep it up, people. Let's go. See.
Nah, we'll just get Declan Rice in the free in 2 years, man. Don't worry.
I'd rather for a free, innit? Yes, Donald. What are you telling me, bro? You all good?
Big up, my guys. What are you guys doing?
What's the time? What's the
Yeah,
time?
that's a mad question to ask, bro.
Bro, it's a
How
long
we
day,
doing?
man.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
feel like I feel like
Fucking hell, today's a madness. I didn't think
feel
this
like-
would be my last away day, you know? But
Oh,
here
you
we
going?
are.
It's
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
it's
wait.
Carol. Man.
Thank God Robbie didn't make the call tonight, innit? Thank God.
Enjoy it, Lewis, bro.
Because we'd also just be getting trolled for about 2 hours straight. Drink myself
Timo,
into a
are
fucking
you going,
coma.
fam?
does Roman
No.
still get to like choose who he sells
Yeah,
to?
Fata, what are you still doing in Plymouth? Are you going?
No, probably not. I haven't
Hang
got
on,
tickets.
probably not as in you've got a ticket, you just can't be asked, or
No, I haven't got one.
oh, so you're definitely
Fair
not.
enough. Sasuke says go out and protest against the government. To be honest, we did it for the Super
Hey,
League.
Lewis, there's no
But
way.
literally, what's the
place for
protest
Liverpool.
going to do though? They're not going to do. They're not going to do.
Well,
that.
the last protest actually got the Super League cancelled.
It was a great piss up and all, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
No, I missed it. 420,
Oh,
innit?
fucking
Oh,
wicked.
wow,
It was
mate, it was
brilliant.
great. I can't lie, it was great. That protest.
Yeah, I wish I went though. I do wish I went.
No
So
away fans for Middlesbrough.
Yeah, look,
away
you
as well.
want to go there just to meet certain
No
fans.
away fans for Middlesbrough. After Newcastle, I think, or Brentford, it's only going to be 25,000 max at the bridge for season ticket holders only.
Mhm.
It's mad. It's so
London.
fucking mad.
There
No,
is also
28,000. No, 28,000 is it? Season ticket
I
holders.
swear it's 25.
it's 25,000.
Wait, Thatcher, you have a season ticket, right?
Mhm.
There are also reports supposedly that Chelsea may be forced to give away the away tickets.
For free.
Apparently,
Fuck me.
I don't know, those fuckers deserve it.
exactly. I don't know. It's
We're basically going to home games under social distancing rules, and these
Hey,
fuckers get a full away.
give me a Chelsea shirt for free, then. What the fuck
Yeah,
is
get
this?
the fuck out of here.
I'm literally
I'm
meant to
good.
go.
What
I'm
is
meant
this,
to be
man?
going down to the bridge tomorrow to buy myself the fucking Club World Cup shirt, and I can't.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
can you
that-
still order online?
You can't use the club shop either, bro.
Oh yeah, you
Fuck
can't.
me.
Just buy off the night official
Yeah,
night.
that's done.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
I need. Yeah,
Once
I
you
need.
get the badges. Thank
Just
God
get
I
off
got
official
them
now.
early, you know. Shit.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, what kind of mad timeline is this?
Oh, it's a long day.
Now I know why Lewis pushing for the Super League now.
What?
Now I know why you kind of like the Super League method because I feel
No,
like
the Super League's got nothing to do with this. This ain't a footballing decision. This is a
You
government
watch the
decision.
Super League come back, by the way. Just saying this.
I already said if the Super League comes back in a much more legitimate as a much more legitimate competition, I don't mind it personally. It's whatever makes more money for the club. UEFA is just as scummy as everybody else. So I'm not really that fast. Plus, we've won it twice now. We've completed the Champions League. Don't mean shit. Give me something new.
I would love to win it a third time just to rub it in Man United's faces. Because imagine the illustrious history they've got and have only won it 3 times. And we've won it 3 times potentially in like 15 or 20 years. It would be fun.
We're only making our own money now, so we have to. We gotta go win the Champions League now.
Yeah.
Sasuke says, worst day of my life, man. I'm still at the processing phase, innit? And it all depends on the end result for us. Like, if we still find a good buyer and we find them quickly, it's not necessarily that bad. It's just everyone's in shock right now, and I totally understand that. All depends on how quickly it takes for Chelsea to get sold. Like, I actually have a very good feeling that we could be sold by the end of the season now. Because now there's even more of an added importance of doing it, just for the sake of the club. And Roman's still got a say in who buys the club. And like we said, whoever's going to buy the club is going to buy them for a much cheaper fee now. So,
to consider
go
as
on.
well. Apparently, this is only going on until the 31st of May, and then it has to be extended, which will probably get done. But potentially, if this sale doesn't go through by then, we could then be looking at multiple different owners in the summer. But that's a whole different ball game to open up and so many different questions.
Wait, if by that time, yeah,
So
if that time
31st of May, basically end of the season then.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Champions League final is the 8th of June, I think. It's a late one this year.
Fucking hell.
So the league season isn't actually over. So all that Rudiger, Aspi, contract situations, all that stuff, it's highly unlikely they'll sign new deals, but it's not impossible.
It is, but Aspi we can also give a 1-year extension to if we wanted to. So that I think that actually gets cashed in. Like I said on yesterday's stream, I think it's one of Rudiger or Aspi that leaves. Like if Rudiger leaves, we activate Aspi's 1-year extension. If Rudiger stays, Aspi leaves.
I think Aspi stays.
Yeah, same. Like Rudiger's defo gone now, 100%. But we were already struggling to give him his contract number that he wanted anyway. Now it's definitely not happening.
You can't.
The thing is as well.
No, 100%. I don't blame him. Like these football players need to look out for what's best for themselves too.
Yeah,
I understand that.
That's
100%. Fuck's sake. Yeah. What else are you guys saying in the comment section? I'm going to open up the lines in about 5 minutes. We'll go on till about 11:30, 12-ish, and then I have to dip because I got to get ready for this game. Sasuke says, I get the sanction because of the war, but why the fuck is there a point deduction? We ain't got points deduction now, do we? That's if it gets to next season.
It's only if we go into administration, which basically, because we're not allowed to make any money off of it, we're not allowed to put in additional funds, anything like that. Everything we make between now and the end of the season has to basically sustain us from now until the end of the season. Like, I think we're allowed to spend £20,000 on travel to Norwich tonight or something like that. Yeah, which is
the old Knights are gonna be mad.
Yeah, I have no idea whether that's a good or bad about money. I don't know, but you'd assume that would be sort of the same for pretty much now until the end of the season, which is going to be very, very difficult to do.
This could also mess up like player contracts as well.
Oh, the contracts, write-offs, absolute write-offs.
This is fucked up.
Is there anything that we can do as a fans here? Like
nothing.
Nothing really.
You can't protest against the UK government, man.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he said, what the hell is this? There's an agenda against us. Bro, there's been an agenda against us. Cameron says, ticket sales to home and away fans prohibited. Season tickets still valid. No merchandise sales allowed. No transfers and no contract renewals. Ticket sales to home and away fans. It's just season ticket holders and any past tickets that were already sold. Nothing else counts. Nothing else.
You can still buy shirts at official Nike shop, by the way.
Yeah,
but nothing through Chelsea.
Yeah.
And also as well, how long is it going to be until they're going to get fucking caught up in the whole thing as well, Nike?
I'll shoot that.
Because they still, I mean, it's a bit difficult in terms of how it works with the shirt sales, but I mean, Nike still do make money off of every Chelsea shirt that is sold. So technically, it's a bit.
I know, but like we've already got a deal with them. That's the difference.
Oh yeah,
if anything, that's part of the money that we're gonna have to rely on now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it all still will stick around. You know, that's not going to be an issue. But in terms of like actual the selling of shirts, that is something that's a bit more problematic because technically Nike own the rights to make Chelsea shirts, so they will continue to do it like nothing's changed. But it's just what it looks like longer term, which could be problematic.
I see you as well. SVO, 1 second.
Yeah, it's a very difficult situation.
Literally, like I'm still trying to figure my head around this. I'm only just starting to realize that it's not terrible as long as we can sell quickly. Because you still gotta deep that like we can still sell this club quickly. We can sell it for cheap, and we might be in a better state.
Also,
right now we have to sell.
What does it mean for players like N'Golo Kante, Jorginho after the season will have 1 year left on their contract?
If they don't get sorted by the end of next season, they're gone.
We literally talked. I was literally talked yesterday about them starting a conversation with Kante about an extension till 2025. Now that's gone.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now.
But Lewis, I mean, I was just on Terry's stream and then I was getting bottled by this, but I think it's an attack. Like, not all of it. Obviously, Roma being sanctioned, but the point deduction, like, I get it happened to Derby and all that, but like, it's they can't be doing this close in, because if we're gonna get a new owner, I don't see how the points still affect us, man. I still don't see it. Take our money,
No, that's
take our
only
sponsors, but
it's not if
the
we get an
points-
owner. I think it's if we go into administration.
No,
Correct.
yeah. Sorry, it is, yeah. Sorry, it's if we go into administration with the club, then we get 9 points taken off us next season. I think it is.
Yeah, but
But-
like that's a very big if, and I doubt we get to that point.
That's if we don't get in. But I do see. Do we see Roman now rushing the sale of the club? Do we see him handing over to the UK? Because I think the UK government has to take over now and takes over, and then they have to get a new owner for Chelsea if Roman is sanctioned in time. I think that's what they'll say on the terrace. I'm not too sure about that, but I do assume that we're going to get a shitty owner now if the government chooses it.
No,
Yeah, we're
but
definitely
Roman
getting
still
shit.
has a say in it at the very least. Like
I'm
the
not-
only thing Roman
no,
can't
is
make
it?
any profit out of it. No money goes to Roman.
No money goes to
Oh
Roman.
yeah.
But the thing is, Roman still cares about the club so much that if he has a say in it, I'm still kind of positive that he can find a good owner for us. And again, like we've said numerous times on here, now the price has gone down on Chelsea. It's looking a lot more appealing. Just don't give it to a shitty owner. That's the only thing, but it's still in Roman's hands. The only issue is he can't take a penny of it, which if we still get a good owner, it is what it is. It's not really as deep.
We just need a loyal
Then
owner, someone that will do what Roman did.
What's the point of him giving the responsibility to the foundation charity then?
The idea,
No, he didn't.
The idea
didn't.
behind it was to protect Chelsea until this whole war passes over, and then he can come back and do as he has done previously.
Yeah.
That never worked
but
out
that
because the war's gone on for a lot longer, and will go on for a lot longer than I think everyone previously thought. So,
The one question I have is people. I'm seeing different things. Some saying he can sell the club, and some saying he can't.
No, he can. He has a say in who the club's getting sold to. Still,
I'm sure.
the only issue for him is that he cannot make any money off the sale anymore. It's been taken out of his
So
hands.
he can
in
still
terms of profit.
choose the owner, but I think the UK processes the transformation. I think that's how it works.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like it's just a say now,
Ah.
but like
But,
it's,
yeah,
the asset's been
but you-
seized by the UK government,
Yeah.
basically.
If there was only,
Right.
if there was only one person interested, he would have no say at all. Because there are so many interested parties, he still has a say in who he wants the club to go to. Because it is still
It's
his.
weird because he was never going to keep the money, though. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's
Yeah.
never going to
Yeah.
keep the money. No, never going to keep the money. His money is gone. All the
So
money.
they're just literally punishing.
Mm-hmm.
I think one thing we can all say for sure is that the longer this goes on, the more likely we're going to have a bad owner. Because if nobody has come up good already, then when are you gonna? Like, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. If Roman can't see somebody right now, when is he gonna see somebody?
There is probably someone there in the shadows. Possibly we're not seeing it in the spotlight, but surely there's something happening in the shadows. I obviously the Turkish guy, there's kind of big links with that. So possibly that's happening in the shadow, and then possibly may come into the light within a couple of days, because this does move very, very slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
go on.
who knew Roman Abramovich before he came to Chelsea in 2003? No one knew who the fuck he was. That's probably actually a good thing that there is so little being said about it, because it means that the likelihood is the new owner is going to be a little bit more reserved, is going to be a little bit calmer. All the people that have made their names known publicly already, like Conor McGregor and some of the other people. Was it the Egyptian guy who was a big Chelsea fan? I can't remember if I'm getting
The Ghana.
I don't know, but like I know there's been a few voices.
There's
There's
been
still
a
a
few
lot of people
people that-
still interested in Chelsea now.
Yeah, there's
even
been
in
a
spite
fair
of
few
this.
people that have gone Betty Big Bollocks with the whole thing, and clearly they're not what Roman wants. So the fact that this in the shadows quiet character is potentially still out there, or they are definitely still out there. I mean, did you see? I think it was Pice tweeted that Abramovich's yacht or helicopter or something like that was set to land in a port in Dubai, which was about 22 minutes away from somebody who put in a bid for Chelsea or was interested in buying the club, someone from Dubai. I can't remember who it was. So I think these meetings and stuff are all still happening. And maybe if these meetings have happened, obviously, before today and before the sanctions have really happened, potentially he's already got his person that he's, maybe he's got a couple, but maybe he's got his couple of people that he's willing to sell the club to. And as long as the UK government agrees with that, then we crack on. I think the idea that the UK government want to avoid is having another potentially dodgy owner of Chelsea Football Club. That's the only thing that they'll stop from happening is a sale to a dodgy individual, whoever it be.
I think the thing you're saying about Dubai, I think that was for the Turkish owner where you landed. I think it was that one.
But I know there is someone had an office or something there that he was 20 minutes away from. So
it means we're expanding it. At least that's what I'm saying. He's probably happening in the shadows when we're not seeing it. So we could possibly still get this good because this Turkish owner would be a good buyer, I assume. So I wouldn't mind someone else, but I think if we don't get someone, then day by day we'll probably be getting worse billing and then worse owners, and then we'll end up with someone horrible.
Now sponsors 3 got involved now. They're reviewing the situation currently.
Fuck them.
3 UK.
3 UK.
Oh, the sponsor.
Wait, what's 3 UK doing?
They're reviewing the situation.
Yeah.
Oh, before you were saying they were about to pull out or some shit.
No.
Sorry.
I actually thought that was you for a sec, Fata. Alright, fair enough. All right. Let's see. Has any other news come out recently?
I'm just reading the Athletic now. Athletic stuff.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the time period because I think the UK can still actually take the club from Abramovich and literally list it up as an auction. The longer this goes on, I think we're literally in the government's hands. I think they can literally do anything.
Yeah, they can, sadly.
The governments have just basically tied our hands up and just said, right, try and find a buyer, basically.
Yeah, I think they're
pushing it even more now because now we're relying off our own funds. If this goes on for any longer, we're going to start seriously struggling, which is why I do think we're going to find an owner very soon now, especially like I said, with now the fee being lowered too. It's not really as worrying as people are making it out to be. It's only worrying because we're in a very uncertain period right now. But if you look at it from a calm perspective, all this means to me is that we're very likely to see the club get sold very soon. I don't think we're going to be in this situation at the end of May when the lease on all these issues with Chelsea are going to expire. We should be fine. We really should be fine.
And I think there was just Talk Sports just said now that they're looking to pull out the 3 UK. That's what Talk Sports just said 46 seconds ago that 3 UK are looking to pull out.
To be fair, do you blame them? Because
I've seen that. Shirt Sponsors 3 have said they're reviewing the situation and are in discussions with Chelsea FC following the announcement that owner Abramovich has been sanctioned by the government.
Thing is, that's even less money now towards the club because that's already a pre-done contract. That's already been basically paid for. That's money we have to play with. If they pull out, then we can't get a new sponsor in until this is all sorted.
They're going to be sponsored by ourselves, Chelsea Foundation or some shit.
Chelsea Supporters Trust.
Yeesh.
Get Craig on 28 football on it. Big letters.
Yeah, put a little Chelsea Fan TV logo in the middle as well. Let's go. Put us on the side, if Hyundai fucks off as well. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Who's this Turkish guy? I don't even know him like that.
Who?
I don't know. He just got a lot of money.
The Turkish guy.
I don't know.
I don't know his name.
Just
a Turkish guy's got a lot of money, and that's what everyone just wants. He's got a lot of money.
Yeah. I think the only agenda I know
there's a lot of names floating around, so I haven't really properly looked into any of them. I just know the Swiss consortium might not be the best one for us, and that's.
Oh no, I think that's finished. I don't think he can afford it.
He can now.
That doesn't matter now. That doesn't matter anymore.
Oh yeah. Now it's the highest bidder. To be honest with you, now it's the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Literally. Well, not necessarily because the money's going to nobody now, so I don't think money matters.
Yeah, that's but if money doesn't matter, then everyone will just jump to it. So whoever's got the most money there will go in for it.
Yeah,
I
all
think
the-
yeah,
all the
they'll
profits-
still have to bid for it. They'll, like money
Yeah.
will still be
Yeah, of
transferred to
course,
someone
yeah.
that's not Roman.
all
so
the profits will still go to the Ukrainian war effort, basically, and trying to support aid and whatever. So it's like, you know, when you
Wait,
go to
really?
a charity auction, you know, signed shirt's probably worth 100 quid, but you end up putting in 150 quid for it because it's for charity. Probably the same sort of thing might happen here. It's obviously not going to be, you know, we're not going to put in another, you know, £1 billion just because we can and it's a laugh and whatever. But, you know, people will still try and outbid everyone else because Roman will have a say again about who it gets sold to. If he doesn't want it to be sold to someone, they will pull out instantly. Then it becomes.
But wait,
maybe
the proceeds.
3 or 4 people.
But I thought the proceeds
I don't think
go
all
to
the
Abramovich.
proceeds go to Ukraine. I think
Yeah,
majority
all
of it goes to the UK government.
Roman would have.
I think it was the 1.5 that he was asking for the money that he put into the club was going to go straight to Ukraine. I think the rest.
The rest goes to the government.
It's not going to be 3 billion just go purely to the Ukraine, you know, to helping Ukraine. It's going to be whatever was owed to Roman Abramovich, because you still have to, again, you have to buy the infrastructure of the club, the land, all that stuff, because the land can be seized by the UK government, and that's going to be a fair old chunk of the money, especially in Chelsea as well.
This is fucked up. Alright, Nathaniel, you're here, bro. But any bullshit, I'm kicking you. What's up?
No, I'm just saying.
Man's
just
got a
getting
Benzema
banned
logo on.
by
The fuck?
these salty Arsenal fans, you know. No, I'm Chelsea through and through.
Oh,
man.
get off.
No,
Sorry.
wait, I'm hearing him out.
Listen, I was trolling yesterday. Come on, man. You really think I'm a stupid Arsenal fan?
Don't come back and be a
speak.
Chelsea fan on the
Hey,
day.
hey,
like,
guys,
Go
be
and let me
real.
speak.
Like, this ain't the day for it.
Bro, let me speak. What's going on? We've got to look at the other side to it. We can still get sold. The government, they're desperate. Think of it this way. Maybe they're just rushing for Roman to sell, and they want to look good by saying, "Oh, we've frozen his assets." Maybe they're just rushing because he said because he said to be fair, he said he's gonna sell, but he didn't. He maybe taken too long for them, and they're saying, "Oh, you need to hurry up," basically, and they can even make themselves look good by saying, "Oh, we're freezing his assets."
Yeah,
So
I
they're
agree
good.
with that.
And
I
the
agree with that.
money that's happening.
I think,
the money that's
I think they're just putting more pressure to try and force the sale. I agree with that.
exactly.
That is it, because,
You
like,
really-
let's be real. Chelsea on sale for about 3 billion or something like that. It was a mad number to ask. Like, there were going to be buyers for it, but it was still a very mad number to ask, which is why it was taking so long for the club to be sold. Realistically,
Why
if it
does
was
it
for
take
about
so long? That's the
1.5, 2
thing.
billion,
And then
it
they
would have
said
been
the
sold in
deadline 15th of
ages.
March. The deadline
What?
is 15th of March.
No,
The
that's
deadline.
that's Roman's deadline. That's not anyone else. That's what Roman wanted to do. It's not. It's
But
not
it's taking so long because of the offers. There's so many people. There's so many candidates that want to buy. That's why it's taking so long.
Yeah.
And Roman wants to find the best one. Like we know, but now there's no time. Like I get it. Like we all wanted to take it slow, but now he has to hurry up now, or we're gonna lose the club.
I have a question. Do any of you guys see like the situation where Roman could be trying to stick this out?
No,
Or do you
that's
see-
what I quietly thought. I quietly
Yeah.
thought maybe Roman's just trying to long all this out. But if he was, yeah, this is put in the mud. So
I think
that's not happening.
Yeah.
anymore.
I think that was the
I
original
think, yeah.
idea. I think with the trying to hand it over to the charitable foundation, I think he was
Yeah.
hoping he would stick it out, but obviously that didn't work. And now I think
But
they've
yeah.
come out and said that the clubs for sale. We don't want to mess around with it because otherwise his value just goes up and down and up and down. That's not business.
Yeah,
I don't know. I do believe he's probably thought of situations where he could see this out, but I think now with the whole with just the future of the club in like so heavily relying on what happens at the end of the season, I think the best thing is that he has to sell, which now is kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah,
we
all
all
this
knew it was
means
gonna
now-
happen, but like hearing it now is like it's shattered. But obviously, it's, like no merchandise sales allowed. That means that the Chelsea shop at Stamford Bridge has closed. Does that mean, I think that's been closed
Yeah,
as well.
literally, it's closed now. It's closed now.
At the moment, it's closed until we get new owners.
I feel like this is just the government trying to find a cheap way to make some peace. Now they're just gone, oh, let me take
It's
Chelsea.
a birthday present.
There you go.
It's the birthday present.
Yeah.
I think this
I
is
don't
also
know if you're working or not. If you're about and you want to
Chelsea
join, let us know.
You know
I think
what's
they
a
want to
sick,
play the
dirty
good
thing?
guy. They want to avoid
They
criticism
actually want to
because
take.
they don't want people to criticize them if Roman actually sells the club without them
Wait,
being involved.
Do you know what's the sick
did
thing though? The bad thing. Wait. The bad thing is the government actually want to take the money that we're actually going to sell to the new owners. They actually want to take it and change the charities because Roman wants to give it to a Ukraine charity. They want to change it. They want to choose a charity of their own choosing. The government. It's not even their own
no,
money
they're
either.
not. No, they're not choosing it to put in a charity. They want to put it
They are.
into.
They're choosing.
They
No.
they want hold on, Nathaniel. Wait, hold on. They want to
wanna
put
put
it
it in
into
their
a government. They want to put it into a fund set up by the government. So essentially, they're just going to keep the money.
Exactly.
Yeah, all the money's
Prime,
going to the government.
Prime. The
Yeah.
money's going to
Dirty,
the
look
government.
how dirty
Even
they are, man.
even if we win the trophy
Yeah, I know.
this
That's what I said.
season, let's say if we win the FA
Yeah.
Cup, that goes to government basically.
No, that doesn't.
Exactly.
That stays with Chelsea because it's footballing.
No, that stays with Chelsea.
No,
still.
Yeah.
I mean,
Any
the
money we make is frozen, but I mean the
Exactly,
money
frozen.
from the sale goes to the government.
Yeah. So if we win the FA Cup this year, we keep the prize money for it because that's part of football. That's a footballing achievement. But in terms of the actual sale of the club, the shirts, player sales, all that shit, none of it comes towards us. But if it's a competition that we win, it stays with us. Same thing.
That makes sense.
Money from the UK rights for the Premier League as well. Like that money, because it's already pre-agreed, we will still keep that money.
I got a question. How much do you think, like, just this whole situation, whether we sell or Roman keeps or whatnot, how much do you think this is going to set us back as a club, just for the future, for the long-term future?
Depends. If we get a good owner, then I think we'll be in the same situation right now. Like if we get an owner, who has the same money as Roman, I don't think we'll be in a loss. But we just gotta get it done quickly.
What do you define as? Because there's numerous. Because I don't think it's just good owner, splash money, we win again. I think there's so many like issues to address, such as our financial losses, that would need to be addressed. I think before anything, and then just the future of the playing squad, contracts. Transfers that we need to look at because we're not just losing our owner, we're losing our board members, probably losing some I don't know.
I think it will depend on because Roman, like again, he leaves the structure he has in place with the club. Like for example, our youth academy. If we have to rely on them for a few years, like players there are good enough, mixed with players we currently have of experience that we can be a top 4 club for a few years until we try and push again. But it depends on when the owner comes in and destroys everything. So, for example, when the Glazers and stuff go into Man United, like Fergie left them, even though they were aging, they were left with a title-winning team, and yet the Glazers didn't try and build upon that and essentially do a rebuild. Depends if the new owner kind of knocks down the foundations that are already in place. If the new owner comes in and decides that they'll sell our best youth products, but the money that's raised isn't coming into the squad. If the new owner decides to, buy, mid-table players like James Ward-Prowse instead of trying to buy a quality midfielder like Tchouaméni, for example. Like weird example, but like instead of us trying to improve, we become like an Arsenal fighting for top 4 or fighting for top 6. Especially what Newcastle are doing, coming in with money, like that could possibly be a possibility, and we might be stuck with bad owners.
But probably we also remember, like at the moment we have a good squad now, so I think for the short term we won't be at a major loss. But I think for the long run and coming the next season, I think even maybe the season after, like then we'll be like struggling then because obviously the long term is going to affect us. But the short term, I don't see it. I think we've got a great squad.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm in the short term. Yes, but again, our best players for the short. Our best players for the. Hold on, Nathaniel, stop interrupting. Our best players for the short term, Kante. Our best players for the short term, Kante, Jorginho, Thiago Silva. Like they're old and they're leaving within a year or two based on their contract. Like we will need to improve based on new signings, and if we have an owner like the Kroenke who just doesn't care, or an owner like the Glazers, or God forbid it's someone like Matt Ashley doesn't care, or an owner like what Everton have, because Everton have money, they'll run poorly.
Can't be cutting
Like
out.
if we
Cutting
have
out,
an
man.
owner that
Question.
just runs
No, hold on.
poorly,
Question.
then
Out of
Wait.
our topic.
The
No,
myth,
hold on.
though. The myth.
no, don't drop Fator. Continue Fator.
No, I'm saying go
I
on.
was gonna say, let's say, hold on, give me a second, hold on, because I'm thinking of theory. Let's say if we beat Middlesbrough next Saturday and then we go to Wembley, what's gonna happen then? Because
What do you mean?
they said the tickets will be sold only to the season ticket holders.
Middlesbrough tickets have been paused apparently.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I'm talking about if we go through the semis.
They'll still be paused.
Right. So
Depending on the
what I know
situation.
is the ticket. Well, the gate at any FA Cup game gets split between both teams, which is why it always works out. If the smaller clubs go to places like Man United with the biggest attendance, and make a shitload of money they would never have believed even possible. So the money will get split between whoever we draw in the semi-final, and then it would likely stay with the FA. If we aren't allowed to make any money in that regard, the likelihood is the tickets will still be sold, maybe even at a cheaper price for us, because there's absolutely no profit in it for Chelsea. But the likelihood is the money will stay with the FA. Probably even the away or whoever the other team is also picks up more of the money as well. So it seems to be, and it hasn't been confirmed or anything yet, so please don't take my word as gospel, but it seems to be that if we did make the FA Cup semi-final or the Champions League final or whatever, it would still be possible for us to go to all the games.
And the myth that we have a good squad. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, here we
Alonso.
go. Oh, here we go.
No.
Well, we can't renew contracts now, so we can't renew
No,
Christensen's, unfortunately,
Yeah,
or
but-
Aspie's.
Well, that depends. If
Basically,
you sell the
done
contract,
already.
you need to.
Nah, there
Yeah,
was still hope. There was still hope.
Yeah,
Wait,
come
hold
on,
on,
man.
yeah,
Even my
hold on,
hope's gone.
Hold on. Alonso, what were you saying about Alonso, Nathaniel?
Don't
If I can
entertain it,
finish,
man.
that'd be
Please.
good.
Don't
So,
entertain
let
it,
me finish. Let me finish.
What's this shit now?
So-
Go on.
That's time.
The squad, apparently, the squad is so good. It's not true. Alonso is not Chelsea quality. Malang
Yeah,
Sarr.
he's also a
Dr.
backup.
Who cares?
Kennedy.
He's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Who
my
cares?
guy,
Hold on.
my guy.
Hold
We
on,
don't
hold
care
on.
about the
Speaking.
squad right now.
Wait, hold on.
We really
Nathaniel,
don't.
finish speaking.
Nathaniel,
Let me finish speaking.
Nathaniel, you're talking about
Let me finish speaking.
Chelsea
Can I
quality,
finish speaking?
bro. If we're
Can I
a top
finish
4 or
speaking?
top 6 club,
Can I
that's
finish
not Chelsea
speaking?
quality anyway.
Can I finish
So
speaking?
this is not the time
Can I
to be
finish
a petty
speaking?
little child
Can I
and
finish
argue and
speaking?
complain. You can
Can I finish speaking?
finish speaking all you want. If you're a child, shut up, bro. This is not the time to be
Can't
petty
just
and stuff.
come
There's
here.
serious stuff going on with the club.
I'm
But
not.
Fator,
especially
don't buy
Matt.
Chelsea.
Matt
Just
said-
drop
Matt
100
said-
quid and
right,
remove this
said-
guy.
I Lewis, a big
Drop 100 quid and
move.
remove this guy. Don't buy Chelsea.
Right,
Matt- no,
everyone,
Matt said
everyone's
we have a great squad.
What one?
So I'm,
Bruv,
I
bruv,
didn't
we
say
don't
great.
care.
I
It's
didn't
not
say
about the
great.
squad. We don't care about the squad.
all right.
Rodrigo
No, I can speak on
says
something.
our government is
Cut off.
acting rogue, seizing people's assets is scary. Imagine they pass a law for whoever criticizes them as a Putin sympathizer to seize your assets. This is a very isolated incident, so I don't think there's anything to. I don't think this is going to be a regular occurrence. It's only because it's literally a war going on. So I wouldn't be too worried about this happening regularly. Switz Daniel also says today's the last day we see away fans at games for the foreseeable future. Yep, and this is a shame because Leeds away was coming in a month, and we haven't done that since 2003, which is fucking annoying. But we're
Wait, we
here.
can't go
innit?
to that game.
No. The last tickets that got put on sale was for today against Norwich. Like, Middlesbrough tickets were meant to go out at 10 a.m. Like, I literally woke up for those tickets, and then I just saw the news come up. So
Wait,
we're
Fair,
here.
so
I'm
what-
actually welcome for those tickets as
I'm
well.
I'm confused. So we can't buy away tickets that are
You
that are
buy
at
away
other
tickets
grounds.
unless you're a
Yeah.
season ticket holder. You can't buy a home ticket either. So the max seats that you're going to see after from the Brentford game onwards is 25,000, and that's
But
it.
you can, okay,
And you
yeah.
won't see any home fans at Champions League games either.
Haven't Brentford
Yeah.
tickets already gone on sale?
Sorry, after Brentford,
After
so
Brentford.
West Ham.
Cool.
Wait, Champions League home games? What happened then?
Well,
Does
then
this
season tickets don't automatically get them, do they? So it'll be an empty stadium.
Apparently, there might be a bit of leeway towards that one because it's a UEFA competition. UEFA want it to look good, apparently.
Well, hopefully. Like, I thought maybe the club will just do something and just say all season ticket holders can just take the ticket.
That's what I think might happen. Yeah.
Yeah, because they can't do it in front of an empty stadium again. No
Yeah, it
chance.
just doesn't look good.
But
Just
if
to
we go
clarify-
through against Middlesbrough, the semi-final's going to have a half-filled Wembley.
Wait, so just to clarify, the Leeds game, we can't buy away tickets won't be sold.
No away tickets for any
No
more
away
games
tickets.
until we have an owner.
That game.
No home tickets for anyone who isn't a season ticket holder.
Meaning that.
And if we make a final or a semi-final in Wembley, no one's getting a ticket.
Hey, does this mean Astrid can't go?
Yes.
Hey, it's not all bad doom and gloom, is it?
Yeah.
Listen.
It
At
is
this
what
rate,
it is.
at this rate, she might be able to buy Chelsea. So
There you go. This is not the time talking about Astrid.
Oh no, we just got to think of the positive.
Vattel's getting distracted a bit. He's going to be distracted.
Yeah, to
Stay on topic.
as well.
Well,
it's always gonna join up for Astrid and buy Chelsea.
Sure.
Yo, Vitmus, my guy, what are you telling me?
Bro, honestly, right now, my energy drained, bro. Like, this is one of the worst news I've heard, like, since my grandfather passed away about 15 to 20 years ago. Like, I'm like, bro. But, I mean, I've been listening to you guys, and, you know, it is sad that Roman is going, but there is a bright side to it. There's some light towards it. We'll still get an owner, but it all depends on the one that we get. Whether we get a good one or like I hear Craig or someone saying about Mike Ashley, like.
Oh, no, that one, mate.
Don't. That's not even funny, bro.
Yeah,
Come on,
so-
bro. What are you trying to do to me?
No,
Yeah,
that
but
was the point I was making. It could be a bad owner.
we need to get the club sale now sold because of the situation that will happen to us if we don't. So the best thing for us fans is just to get the club sale sold, sorry, so we can at least, you know, stay in the Premier League, because if we can't hold on to our players in terms of, you know, money and contract then we're going to end up losing players one by one. Every season we're going to lose like 2-3 players until we're left with like the loyal ones, which I don't know, maybe Mount and Reece James, you know.
I don't think we'll get to that situation. I don't think we'll be in that situation.
No,
if
it
we
won't
don't
be
sell,
if we don't, but like
No, we're definitely-
I've said that I think this just makes the sale easier because now the price
Yeah,
has gone down.
exactly. We're definitely selling now.
But this makes us get a
It
possibly
was 3
worse
billion
owner.
because that's what Roman needed. Now it's not
Yeah.
going to Roman. So instantly that 1.5 billion that you wanted is gone now. So I could see Chelsea being sold for 1 billion, 1.5, which is going to look a lot more affordable to the owners who are interested in signing us.
Yeah.
So
That is a great
again, it's
deal.
not terrible. The only
is
issue
great.
is the same problem that we had before. Who is the owner? What is their intentions? And are they going to invest into the club? And it's going to be even easier for them to invest now that they're not spending 3 billion.
I'm
So
gonna
again, it's not terrible.
I'm going to
Facts.
dip out, guys, but one thing I have to say just before I go is if that sale does go through for around about £1 billion or even £1.5 billion, the land that Chelsea is on is worth well over £500 million, I reckon. So any owner will be absolutely rubbing their hands together. And they all said they wanted to build a new stadium anyway. So maybe it's not all doom and gloom. And some of the other bigger parties that were previously put off, maybe they're starting to come back into it because that extra £1 billion you have to spend to compete with others may not be spent on absolutely nothing anymore. So, hey, potentially it could be good news, but seems a bit dark a day, I know, I'm sure.
Exactly. But like you said, this makes the sale easier and it makes it a lot more manageable for us. All you guys who came here expecting to see us panicked and scared shitless, you thought we were all in the mud. Not yet. It's the same issue as it was before.
Yeah.
If we get a decent owner, it's not that deep. But it's all uncertain times because we just don't know, which is why everyone's worried. And I understand that, but everyone's just uncertain. If we get a decent owner, it's not that deep.
There's a quick question. Are you sure that Abramovich has a say in the sale? Because knowing this slimy UK government, they could just offload the club to one of their friends that they just want to make some.
No. He defo can. He defo still has a sell in it. It's just the assets are now the property of the government. So he doesn't make anything of it. But he still can have a say in who buys it.
Exactly, that's what I've been saying. And Prime was one that said you can't ever say.
What?
What?
Anyway.
I said what?
Anyway.
Wait, I said what? Repeat that, Nathaniel.
Yeah, we're not panic still. Just keep the faith, guys.
Oh, okay.
Get me.
Yeah.
Well, Sasuke is coming thumbs up. Prime. It's alright. Let's move on. Prime. Let's go to the next topic.
Yeah, guys, no beef.
Man, them.
Right, so I don't even know what's happened. I don't give a shit. Leave it. I don't give a shit.
Yo.
Let me
go on
see.
the work. I touch your work, you know. So yo, take care of yourself.
All right, take care of yourself, man. Good to hear from you anyway.
Bless up.
Peace. Bless.
Right.
I just want to know who.
Chris, what are you telling me, bro?
Hello?
Yeah, what are you saying, my guy? You alright?
Yeah.
How's your morning been?
Yeah, literally like an hour ago, wasn't it? Oh my god, it's killing me.
Like 3 hours ago, mate.
I saw an hour ago. Oh shit.
I saw an hour ago as well. Don't worry.
I was early. It actually happened. Like
No,
3 hours ago.
I was. Well, I don't know. I saw it on Sky News an hour ago, so I don't know where you saw it, but
Sky News reported it. Sky News reported it an hour ago.
yeah. Well, who? I don't know, but
it's actually reported
I don't
early.
understand. I don't understand it because what's it called? Because Roman was planning to sell it. He's planning to do all this, even good things as well, like give to the victims of Ukraine, survivors and stuff.
Oh, for sure. I love you.
Aye, okay. Chelsea ain't making money, but we are. Aye, it's all mad.
It's time to go, big man.
What did I do wrong? Why
You know
does
what?
that always happen?
You know what? The UK government.
Shut up.
What it is?
You know what? The UK government. Can you sanction for tour to the Roma? Because boy,
I literally do nothing. I literally do nothing wrong. Big fat.
Nathaniel rates in the peas.
Hey, fatter, saving money. But
Question me, you UK government, man.
This an evil guy, man. This guy's an evil guy.
Shut up, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, my guy. It is what it is.
Hold
Big
up.
up yourself, my guy.
It is what it is.
Yeah, hold tight, yeah.
Yeah, you know the rules of the stream, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah,
but yeah, big up yourself, man.
Else. Always
you already know. We'll see you on the next stream, my guy. Take care of yourself. You already know.
Hold tight.
Lewis, make sure you save that £100. Lewis, save that £100 towards the Chelsea fund. Don't spend it. Save it towards the Chelsea fund. Don't spend it, bro.
But I will have to use 15 quid. Oh, this club store's closed. I can't even get Christensen on the back of my shirt. This stinks. Can't be bothered. Fucking reeks.
Get on the new Barca shirt.
We're here.
You can just buy the new Barca shirt next season and get his name there. Just buy a Barca shirt or something. It's alright.
Ha ha ha! I thought you were saying 10 minutes ago that you still had hope in him.
I know, because I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. There's still hope. He could stay. He could
Yeah. Fucking.
I just want to know who's gonna negotiate the contracts. If we get a new owner and we lose all our board members, who's gonna negotiate contracts? Who's gonna run the day to day? Because apparently even Czech is.
They'll bring someone else in to do that.
You know what? I'm literally thanking myself for buying that Club World Cup badge. You know.
Same.
Yeah, same. I'm glad I got tickets for this game as well, because shit. Although to be honest, we're probably dropping points against Norwich now. This is going to be all in.
No. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. No way.
Let's be real though. Like you saw Chelsea in the first half against Luton. These lot weren't at the races. It'll be the same thing tonight.
But no excuse.
It's Norwich. It's
no,
Norwich.
we ain't saying no excuse or nothing like that. Like it's Norwich, but what about Plymouth? What about Luton? Like, we made them hard work.
Yeah, but Lewis,
we pulled through.
That was due to how rotated that side is. Like now, I'm hoping this can create some sort of a mentality amongst these players, and that we fight for every point in the league, because apparently they could sanction us by like 9 points or something. I'll fight for every point.
Next season.
Oh, not this season. Okay, fair enough. But
yeah. That's not
point still stands. Point still stands though. Siege mentality. And the fight.
Yeah. I hope so, but like, I wouldn't be surprised if this has some sort of mental effect on the players for today. At least, like, this is going to be shocking news. Like, I'm not trying to make an excuse or anything. I'm trying to look at the shape of the game, and you don't think news like this is going to be all that the players are thinking about?
It's more the fans will give
it's
the
not
excuse.
beyond the realm of possibility that this could have an effect on the players' performance today. Let's be real about it.
Well, shouldn't be. There should be no excuse for this one. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a weird game. It's gonna be a very weird game now.
understandable,
Watching
in
it.
my opinion.
I don't know. I mean, maybe for Christensen standards, he might not be there, but for a real man, for a real player, they should be focusing on the game there. Because again, gotta get that 3 points there. But it's gonna be a
This
weird
is
game
not
to
the
play
time.
out under the circumstances.
This is not the time for Christensen slander.
No, I'm just saying, like we've taken
Prime,
like men,
it's
like
bad
the
time
big boys.
talking about Christensen Prime. Not a good time.
It's not the. I know that's why I said it's not the time for Christensen slander.
Prime, don't bring it up. Prime, just don't bring it up.
Wait, don't bring what up?
I'm joking. It's alright. Anyway, next.
Yeah, big up Fata for the donation as always.
They closed the club shop. They closed the club shop.
Yeah, they closed at 11. Olu says Free are reviewing their sponsorship as well. Yeah, sponsors.
Wait, is
could
the
be
online
likely
store
to pull
closed
out.
too?
Online
Can
will be
still
closed. Yeah,
access
like we
the
can't
online
buy any
store.
merchandise from Chelsea.
I don't buy it off
Can
there.
still access the online store, but can't access the store, which makes less than the online one that will show them.
What?
CFC Daily. See that.
Has it been proven that Abramovich has anything to do with this? I think he's involved in the company that Ukraine's buying munitions from. I'm not too sure, but it's also because of his past history with Putin as well. He said, if not, why the fuck is this happening? Those are probably the reasons why, bro. I'm not too sure, but like, I think that was what was said in the article earlier. I'm gonna go for about 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna jump out. Let's see a few more of you guys' comments. In fact, 1 second, guys. Give me a quick second because I've actually got to sort something out before I dip.
No, because I literally read like what Kevin Fraser says. So Roman's literally been involved.
All right, cool. Yeah, we're back.
The World Cup. The latest stuff all over.
There we go.
The Gazprom settings, basically the oil company that he's had. Right, if you want to pull that out, it's in the GC though, Lewis.
What?
The PDF file.
The PDF file.
The government
Oh
PDF.
fucking hell! That's That's long reading that shit. Is there a shorter version of this? Because like this is just a lot. Abramovich is associated with a person who is or has been involved in destabilizing Ukraine and undermining and threatening the territorial integrity, sovereignty, and independence of Ukraine, namely Vladimir Putin, with whom Abramovich has had a close relationship for decades. This association has included obtaining a financial benefit or other material benefit from Putin and the government of Russia. This includes tax breaks received by companies linked to Abramovich, buying and selling shares from and to the state at favorable rates, and the contracts received in the run-up to the FIFA 2018 World Cup. Therefore, Abramovich has received preferential treatment and concessions from Putin and the government of Russia. Abramovich is also associated with a person who is or has been involved in obtaining a benefit from or supporting the government of Russia, namely former First Deputy Prime Minister and current Chairman of the Management Board of VEB, Igor Shuvalov. I probably butchered that. And Usmanov, I think, has been sanctioned as well. So, wait, does that mean Everton's a bit mudded? Could potentially be. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Is he Russian?
Usmanov's been affected, but this was like a few weeks ago, maybe, or a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah.
Oh, we didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, but again, because I think Everton have shareholders, I think maybe, or something. It's not just Usmanov. I think he was taken away from them, and also it's Roman. He's the big thing, and all of that, you know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's true.
Look, you know, I mean, maybe it takes us 15 years to win the third Champions League, but we'll get there. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm really Lewis, you're muted. But like, I'm really down.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I was gonna say, knowing us and our love for playing under Carnage, we're probably gonna win the treble. So yeah, it is what it is. It's just all mad.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the longer that Roman doesn't sell, the more like some of the players are going to consider their future away. seeing as like, I don't know, like just the constant uncertainty. Because like we're living in the dark, literally. We have nothing more to even like talk about or respond on, except for the fact that we've been sanctioned, and we don't know how bad it's really gonna get.
It all depends on how quickly we find an owner. If we don't find it quickly, this gets very dangerous very quickly. If we do, which I do feel confident that we can, we should be fine. But again, it all depends. It really does all depend.
I can hear you all beautiful now.
Oh, what? You can hear us?
No, I was saying it's lagging. It's weird. I had to reset my computer. So, well,
Fair enough.
I say.
We're gonna bounce in a few minutes, but so have you said anything you wanted to say on the situation?
No, yeah, I wanted to say, like, when I heard about it, like, what this really fucks up though is the 800 plus staff, the victims, and the war as well. Like, it does fuck them up as well. I don't understand the sanction now. Roman is trying to do the right thing and just move it along to someone else. So, why is the government sanctioning it to us? I don't know. It doesn't do nothing to us. Well, to us it does, but as well. But I mean, it does nothing like good, really. To be honest, like we're just trying to move it along, and that's what Roman's trying to do. You can't do much more. So it's kind of a piss take to me.
I'm just reading from the Matt Law. A new license would have to be granted for a sale to take place, as the existing license prevents it. That could happen if a sale is deemed to be in the best interest of Chelsea and does not benefit Abramovich. Hence why he would need to hand the process over to the government.
I think the government just wants its money.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like,
100%. Like this, they've just found a way to make an easy few billion off the club.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
fair enough. But to be honest, like the reasons kind of make sense as well. So we're just in the situation that we're in.
But correct me if wrong. If like say the sanctioning stops like in a few years' time or something, does Roman get that frozen up money though? What he sold or like?
No. It's not going to be a few years' time. It's until we find a new owner, which again could be soon. Could be.
No, but I think he's saying when the conflict comes out, if it ever comes out. Yeah, no, I don't think he'll get his money back. I think he can possibly regain power. He can possibly regain power, but I don't think he'll get his money back.
So government just takes his money, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only. That's really the only.
It's such
point
a
of the
messy
sanction.
situation to be in. Like if you're involved.
Yeah.
100%. This is so sticky.
It's all over the place. I mean, this whole like Abramovich thing, like it's not been 100% clear. Like everything's been more like, it's been everywhere. Like no one can physically just describe it. Every second there's more news. Someone describes it more differently than the other. So we just gotta wait and see. Honestly, that's just the best. The game's just a waiting game at the moment.
I don't know. Like if because I was on the terrace speaking about this with Terry and stuff, and he was saying something like, in order to like do the sanction stuff, I'm not explaining this properly. In order to do the sanction stuff, it could take like a while to process and get it through, like in terms of get evidence. So they might just be trying to do it now. Then by the time the sanctions come around, they have all the evidence. So I don't know. If I'm Putin, I guess I would. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and push back and say, like, where's evidence and proof of all of it? Then again, that might affect Chelsea, and he probably doesn't want to do that. So
I think what
happens if this goes to CAS though?
Nah, this ain't going to Kaz. And if it does, like by the time we get to Kaz, Chelsea will be in such a fucked place. It's not going to go there. It takes months to get those.
I'm just thinking the worst case. That's all. I'm just thinking.
No. I hear you, but like this ain't going to Kaz. This 100.
And the thing is, people like Roman actually cares about the club. He's not going to do anything to fuck us off.
That's the thing. If he wanted to, he could hold this out and try and take this to court. But we'd be so fucked by then. I don't think
he wouldn't. I think he's just giving up. I'm not giving up, but I think he's just like he understands, and I think he knows he can get a new owner that can take his place, and hopefully he finds the right one. Because I don't want some bozo coming in and ruining it all.
Shit, man, this is fucking ridiculous.
Is interesting. If we go Champions League final and UEFA put up the tickets on sale on the UEFA.com, we can still go technically.
Yeah, go for free.
No.
I don't know.
I mean that's but surely
that would
by
have to
then
be
we'll
through
have
UEFA, not through Chelsea.
Yeah, no, I mean through UEFA, not through Chelsea, not through UEFA. I mean,
If UEFA wanted to sell that specifically to Chelsea fans, maybe, but I don't know how you do that logistically. So I haven't got a clue.
Who does
I mean, I think by then we'll have an owner where we can possibly buy away tickets.
Yeah.
So
It's now not a case of waiting till the summer. It is now a case of just getting a new owner in as soon as possible.
I don't like the rush, but we have to do it. We have to do
We
it.
have to do it.
Yeah, we
But
have to.
I'm just hoping that the lower fee now means that we could actually focus on getting the right one, because there should be so many different offers. There already was before it, but now there should be even more.
You said
But you see there was that owner?
What happens if the new owners like offer like much higher than 1.5?
What do you mean?
What?
Let's say if we have let's say if an Arab comes into this case, like they want to book this club for more than 1.5 billion.
No, they'll just buy it for whatever the price is, because it will go for cheaper.
I doubt they'll like, you know, the fit and proper test. That is still a thing, right? So I doubt they'd just sell it. The fit and proper test, is that not a thing?
Oh fuck!
No,
Shit, I forgot you were coming on. Yes, Johnny, what are you saying?
Listen, let's have it right, yeah? Fuck the UK government. Fuck Putin. Fuck NATO. Fuck all the mafia delegates, bruv. They're all fucking mafias. You want to come at Roman Abramovich, yeah? Because he's Russian. You're being discriminative. You're being fucking racist. Let's have it right, yeah? At the end of the day, yeah? You have now sanctioned Roman, yeah? You've sanctioned Roman, bruv. All right? When you fucking knew damn well that he wasn't going to make a single dime out of selling Chelsea Football Club. All right? He was going to donate all the proceeds to the fucking Ukraine victims, Russian victims, all the victims of the war, yeah? And waive off the Chelsea debt, and you still go and sanction him, all right? The campaign against Chelsea Football Club is beyond fucking hate. It's beyond hate, yeah? And let's have it right, yeah? We will follow Chelsea over land and sea and fucking Leicester. Wherever we will be, whether it's Conference League or whatever the fuck it is, we will follow Chelsea, yeah? But let's have it right. This ain't over. This is not over. We will fight this. We will fight this as a club. And all those poor fucking employees at Chelsea Football Club that have got fat mouths to feed, families, they've lost their jobs, they've all been paying taxes. The amount of money that Chelsea Football Club has raised for the UK and the government and all them fucking paedophile cunts, yeah? Let's have it right. Let's have it fucking right, yeah? They are the biggest mafias. NATO, the Americans, fucking Biden, all of them lot. They only want Ukraine, bruv, because they want NATO bases there. And Putin is trying to protect his fucking borders, all right? And because Roman elected Putin, well, all the oligarchs elect the next president. There's nothing new about that. Everyone knew that anyway, yeah? So nothing's changed there. But to go at Chelsea Football Club and sanction the club and all the people in the Chelsea community is disgusting. It's a fucking disgrace. And to be honest with you, yeah, at the end of the day, all right, we will go out tonight and we will fucking put in a performance and we have to go and win the fucking 3 points, because at this rate, if we go into administration, we're going to be fucking losing points galore, all right? Away fans and home fans, only limited fans going into the stadium, a limited amount. There's no revenue. So I don't know, even free our sponsorship. Where the fuck are they, bruv? They've gone aborted shit, bruv. Yeah? Everyone's leaving us, bruv. Everyone's leaving us, bruv. Yeah? We have to stand together as fans, united, bruv, to try and just fight this. I don't know how, but the bottom line
Super League protest again, I'm guessing.
You always would.
But like, I was speaking about this, and I was saying that I actually think this could push us sale quicker, and this could actually help us find the better owner, because now the price has been halved.
Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, whether you like it or not, right, the world and the power and the money is bigger than fucking Roman Abramovich, yeah? Putin has got Roman Abramovich in his pocket, whether Roman wants it or not, all right? It's not Roman's fault, Yeah, Roman's tried his hardest to sell the club, bruv. All right, he's trying to sell the club, and like I say, he's donating the money. He's not making a dime. He's not making profit from it, and the UK still go and sanction the club, knowing full well the implications of not just the club itself, but the people within the club and the people working, to the fucking cleaners, to the caterers, to the fucking stewards, people in the game. You know, the day-to-day running of the club. You know, they can't get paid now. Like, you got to understand that this is like the NHS workers that refuse to be vaccinated. It's the same story. The UK government doesn't give a flying fuck. They don't care. They're not on our side. They're on their agenda's side. And it's always been that case. And I honestly think that we need to protest. We need to go levels above the Super League, yeah? This is a whole different ball game altogether, all right? And we need to organise it, Lewis, bruv. We need to fucking do it, and it will start at the home game. 100%, it's got to start at the home game, bruv.
Well, we've only got like 1 or 2 home games left before it's all season ticket holders.
That's what I'm saying. I'm desperate to get a ticket tonight. I'm fucking. I had fucking 3 tickets I could have had, and my work fucked me, and now I'm gutted, bruv, because I want to be at this game, bruv.
I'd say head to Norwich and you'll find the spare. Head to Norwich.
I'm gonna have to, bruv.
Travel to Norwich, man. You will find a ticket. I'm sure of it. 100%.
I've asked quite a lot of heads, bruv, including you, bruv. I've asked a lot of heads and people that we know that can sort it. And
yeah,
I'll be
bro,
honest
just
with
a
you.
few days ago, I would have had a spare for you, but like,
Yeah,
that
I
one's
know.
already gone now.
I know. But big up, bruv. You always sort me, bruv. Always, never a doubt. But listen, bruv. I wake up to this nonsense, bruv. And Piers Morgan, you fucking rat. You're a fucking rat, bruv.
Fact.
Yeah.
Well,
What about the association with Jimmy Savile's son and Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein's son and Prince fucking Andrew's son? What about those associations? Oh, but you get all that covered up, didn't you? You get it all covered up. What? Because you're with the circle, son. Yeah, let's have it right. Yeah, we know about your circle, mate. All right. Roman ain't no kiddie fiddler. I'll tell you that now, bruv. I'll tell you that fucking right now. Yeah. I'm done with all this washed out, flippy floppy media propaganda. It's disgusting. That's why I don't follow journalists. That's why I don't follow the news and all this bullshit that is out
Bangers and
circulating.
mash.
It's all bangers and mash, bruv. All bangers and mash. And he's an Arsenal fucking fan. They're scum of the earth, that fucking lot. Absolute scum. Yeah? I'm so fucking pissed off, mate. I am honestly so pissed off. All the fans of Chelsea and any rival fans laughing at us. If this is you fucking cunts, yeah, you wouldn't be fucking laughing. So let's get real about the situation, because it will have major implications on the Premier League and football as a whole. This is a next level. This is about controlling football. This is about making a stand, implementing a corrupt blueprint into that is already there anyway, but it's glorifying it. It's glamorizing the whole fucking show, yeah. And that's I don't know much more to say, bruv. Like, at the end of the day, they knew Roman was not gonna make a penny out of this, and yet they still sanctioned him. Like, it's beyond the campaign against Chelsea. I don't want to hear about a campaign. This is pure hatred against Chelsea Football Club. If this was Liverpool and Roman owned Liverpool, they'd fucking get 12 points added onto their fucking league campaign, bruv. Yeah? They'd be supported, bruv. You wouldn't have any of this shit. Or if it's Man United or any other fucking club. But when it's Chelsea, oh no, we got to fuck Chelsea nice, good and proper. You know?
I think
That's the way it is, man. You already know. Jose said it first.
I think the thing with which you said, Johnny, with the how Russia is defending their own country, a lot of people don't understand that, and I think you saying that really clears it up, because they're defending their own country. Because if NATO gets in, then
Exactly,
Ukraine's
bruv.
going to be like a.
That's why Alex, yeah, it's Alex, isn't it? That's why, bruv, Putin said, I'm forced into this. I didn't want this. I'm forced into it. Do you think that he wants NATO on his fucking borderlines? All right. And you can say him invading Ukraine, yeah, he's going to have Poland. Poland ain't on his border, bruv. Yeah. So at the end of the day, he has to do this. He has to defend his country. And Ukraine is selling out, bruv. Ukraine is selling out to European Union and to NATO. And Putin don't want that. So I'm not defending what Putin's doing, killing innocent fucking people and war crimes. I ain't defending that. But what I'm trying to explain to you is, I don't condone it for one fucking second. But what I'm saying is, there are reasons. There are reasons why Putin has to do what he's doing. Otherwise, he might as well say, yeah, I'll drop my trousers, I'll bend over, and you can screw me nicely. Yeah, and he'll have NATO, bruv. But at the end of the day, yeah, NATO's saying we're not getting involved, but they're happy to send fucking ammo and tanks and all this backup for Ukraine without their personnel, yeah, but send them all that. So what? They're not supporting Ukraine or something? What's going on here? Of course they fucking well are. They don't want to let go because at the end of the day, Putin has already basically invaded. He's got the borders. He's got it on lock. There's nowhere else to go with this. Unless you want World War III. And Putin doesn't really want World War III because if he does that, he's going to call North Korea, he's going to call China, and then we're going to have a fucking mushroom. You know, I can't understand it. You know, it's the bottom line is Biden, Boris Johnson, and all the people above them, yeah, because they're just the puppets, all right? They're the real mafias. They're the real crooks. Not a Roman Abramovich, bruv. He's a small fish in a big pond, bruv. Yeah? I'm telling you that now.
I love you, man.
I only spit minerals, bruv. I'm telling you minerals here. I'm not fucking around.
I'd be the biggest Johnny bomb of all time, you know? So mad.
It's madness, mate. It's madness. And Chelsea and us, we have to suffer now. But you know what? We fight, bruv. Up the fucking Chelsea. We go. We keep going, bruv. We got ballers in our side. We got La Cobham, bruv. Yeah, we might lose Christensen. We might lose Rudiger and Asby. All right. The only downside is that we have to keep Lukaku, bruv. But apart from that, we are fucking going all the way, bruv. Tuchel, we got Tommy T, bruv.
How do you still put Lukaku slander
We got Tommy
into
T
this?
in there, mate. Yeah. We got
just heard
Tommy T, bruv. He's the best gaffer in the world, and he can deal with everything, and he can deal with all this sanction shit on top of it, on top of his plate. Yeah, his plate is overflowing with fucking some off gravy, bruv, mouldy gravy, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he's still able to control it. The guy's swimming deep, man, and he'll pull out a result tonight. He will pull out a result.
I fucking hope so, man. I really do, because this is the last away day for a while for us.
It could be last away day for a while, yeah.
It's fucked, man. And you know what? We will chant Roman Abramovich, bruv, and he deserves a statue outside the bridge. We as fans should fucking make a fund campaign, bruv, and we all donate and we build Roman a statue because Chelsea Football Club ain't gonna have a fucking dime, bruv. So we have to do it. Us as fans have to do it, G. Yeah, let's have it right. We will build that statue. Yeah, and we can rub it in the UK government's fucking noses, brown nose them fuckers, yeah, so they can shit all over their faces with that beautiful statue outside the bridge, bruv. Yeah, we should be doing that. Let's have it right.
Protest, Johnny. Super League protest. Next level.
Next level, mate. Next level. Next level. And on Sunday, Fatter, bruv, I'm going to bring some fucking something to hold up, bruv. If I'm near the front, mate, I'll fucking do it, bruv.
Oh, shit, you're around on Sunday?
Yeah, I'll sit the Fatter, I'm going, bruv.
All right, cool. I'll link you because I think I'm going to be there for that too.
Bro, I just bought my ticket from Ticket Exchange yesterday. I haven't got any email right now.
You're not sitting in your seat.
I'm sitting in my seat, but I've got another extra, but it's from season ticket.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Ticket Exchange though.
Oh fucking hell, man! Today's been such a long day already, and we still got to travel to Norwich and back. My coach don't come back to 1:45.
Up the Chelsea, mate. Number one, up the Chelsea. Yeah, we are different gravy as a club, man. No club in the history of football has had to deal with this shit, bruv. This is history in the making, mate.
Facts,
yeah.
Man.
And we are very fortunate that we've got the best manager in the world.
Oh,
we
can end on a positive. The Saudi private consortium led by Saudi media are still in the mix to go and sign Chelsea, allegedly. So
yeah, but Lewis, how can Roman sell Chelsea if he's sanctioned? Bro?
It's ain't gonna go to Roman.
No, Roman still has a say in who it's being sold to. He just doesn't take any of the profit.
Yeah,
that's just it.
All right. So you telling me we can still sell the club?
Yeah,
yes.
The money that Roman receives going to the government.
Yeah, he just can't take a penny from it.
All right, so hold on. Can he still wipe our debt though?
Well, we don't. Yeah, we're not going to owe him. Yeah, like.
No, but
Yeah.
right now it's owned by the government, so all those debts are basically frozen. It's not. He doesn't get anything from Chelsea.
Yeah, but I'm
from
saying
Chelsea.
the new owner that comes in will have to. Those debts will be reinstated.
No,
No,
because Roman doesn't want the debts are to Roman, not to anybody
Yeah.
else.
right?
Roman
Okay,
doesn't
Debts
want
are
it.
to Roman.
yeah. You're right.
Yeah, the
That's
1.5
true.
million is to Roman. And Roman
All
already
right, so
said he
yeah,
doesn't
but
want
when Roman's unsanctioned, those debts will be reinstated, bruv.
No,
If-
because
No, he's
Roman's
cleared
writing off himself.
Yes.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want the money.
He did say, Johnny, he said he don't want the 1.5.
El
It's not
All right,
about
so
the money.
fair play. Big up
all
Roman
that
Abramovich.
1.5 was what he was going to donate to war victims in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All right,
guess
well,
what? The
well,
government
listen,
took that away.
we have to applaud Roman Abramovich, bruv. He cares about Chelsea Football Club. This was never about making money for Roman.
Fact.
This was about his love of football. Obviously, it's good for his image, but let's have it right. Any owner that buys Chelsea Football Club or any football club, it's about their image, public image. That's what it's always about, bruv. Yeah, but most of them, it's about making money as well. And they want to fucking suck the clubs dry out like the Glazers and the Cronkies
Fact.
and all these fucking FSGs, yeah? These fucking capitalist merchants, bruv. That's what it's
They have
all
no
about.
minerals.
Roman Abramovich, one of a kind, bruv, comes in, what is the richest guy on the planet in terms of in football, and he comes in and he blows the money like he's drinking water, bruv. Yeah, and
He's not.
literally doesn't want a penny back from the loan, from the debt. That is an owner who cares about his club.
What a guy, man.
That is not an owner who cares about money. And that's the difference. We ain't got that. We won't have an owner like that. If it is a Saudi consortium, you know, depending on who they are and if money's unlimited, you might have that similar effect. But I think right now, Roman's hands are tied. He can't be choosy and picky with who he sells it to now. He's literally got to do it before Chelsea suffer. As each game goes by, we could, like I say, we could be losing points.
We gotta
bruv.
do it by the summer, Johnny. Yeah, like the summer has to
It's
be.
got to be quicker than that. It's got to be like almost immediate.
Like like a few months before like the summer transfer. Like it's gotta be done all
before 31st of May, literally, Johnny.
You know, this is madness, bruv. I mean, listen, none of us have experienced anything like this. No one.
This is such a weird
crazy.
territory.
I know, man.
And you know what? It's because it's political and it involves politics. That's where it gets really, really controversial, sticky. Opinions get fucking scrutinized, and people probably scrutinize for me for my opinions. But I'm just saying it how it is, and from what the way I see it.
Hey, do you guys want to go on for 5 minutes, or I'll just hop in the shower because I gotta get ready for this?
Go on.
Sure.
Yeah, you lot go on. I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes.
Go on,
Big
Johnny.
up,
Land the minerals, Johnny. Go on.
Well, I think I've landed enough minerals, bruv. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I want to ask a question about the Saudi consortium that was apparently like that. I want to know how legit that is, because I'm pretty sure it was like I haven't looked into it. I don't care enough about Newcastle, but one of the board members on both consortiums are related, so I don't get how that works, or how a sale would go through if there's a relation between owners. And I feel like that would be a flag for the fit and proper test.
Listen, another thing, yeah, no one ever goes and sanctions when all the Middle Eastern wars were fucking going on, are still going on, yeah. But when it involves Europe and Putin and NATO, all of a sudden we get all this. Isn't that interesting?
No, they don't care. Like the West, like only care about like.
But it was all right for that geezer who signed off and voted for the Iraqi war to come at John Terry, posting a picture of him with Roman Abramovich saying the best in the world, bruv. Yeah, isn't that interesting as well? Yeah, it's when the agenda suits the ones in power, and the ones that in power use the journalists to feed the propaganda that they want to shovel down our throats. This is why I can't stand journalists, bruv. I cannot stand journalists, mate. They're cut from the same cloth, mate.
Ooh, breaking news. Chelsea shirt sponsor 3 says they're reviewing their relationship with the club after the British government announced sanctions on club owner Roman Abramovich.
Hey, what?
do you mean?
They're reviewing their relationship with the club 3, our shirt
fuck 'em.
sponsor.
Fuck 'em.
So
No, they want to go, bruv. We know that. Your three are going to go, man. They're not going to hang around for this. It's bad publicity for them.
Hold on, real quick. Saeed's in the chat and he's trying to slander us. No matter how down bad we get, no matter how shit we become, we will still be better than Man United. Thank you and good night.
Yeah, literally 21 trophies, 19 years. You can't ask better for that.
Bruv, don't be laughing, bruv. You got the Glazers, mate. Watch them, bruv. Vampires, suck your club dry, bruv. You've been protesting all your fucking whole time, last 10 years for them to get out, bruv. Wait till America gets fucked, yeah? And then they're sanctioned. We'll see who's laughing, bruv. It's not a laughing matter, bruv.
Side, that's the real side, by the way. That's the real side, and he's been
America
We could have Mike Ashley as our owner. We will still be better than Man United. You can hold that till kingdom
my
come.
club in the Conference League. I don't give a fuck, bruv. We won 2 Champions Leagues. We're champions of the world, bruv, and we're going to go Conference League. Up the fucking Chelsea, bruv. Up the Chelsea, bruv. Let's have it right.
I am dreading day.
I just can't believe they used the fans as a collateral damage, though. Like, why would they do that? Like,
this sanction, though, it
still
did not make
baffling,
any
though,
sense. Roman clearly didn't want the money anyway, and they still sanctioned him. Like he really cared about the money. Like, oh, you got him. All you
Chris,
did is
he
protected
said it like
everyone.
a week ago. It's very clear that Roman gave the ownership of this football club to the Chelsea Foundation. They saw this. They literally saw this coming. The government was smart, though. They saw this coming. They found that loophole, and literally, this like. What's the most jarring thing is because this is our anniversary, by the way. They literally found the perfect time before the 5 days the deadline. That should be the 15th of March should be our deadline for the bidding to come in. And as of right now, we literally got no time for it till the end of the season because the administration is gonna come in.
Yeah, you know what I was gonna say. Go on.
No, I was gonna say. To be fair, we were meant. I think we were meant to sell the club by Monday this week, Monday, and we hadn't. So this was coming, but I think Roman knew that. So that's why when I said earlier in the stream that he might be planning to stick this out, that was where that came from. But yeah, carry on anyway.
Apparently as well, like they had to change the rules or something, the law and all that. Like they sanctioned Roman, like it could take like a year, but now like it's just happened like a week later. Like it's just mad to hear.
Well, technically, like it's not. This is kind of like part 1 of the sanctions. It can still get worse because like Roman's still the owner. They can still take the club from Roman. You know, they can still do that. And once that happens, and once it happens to that, like they have a say who the highest bidder takes the club, and like, everything goes to shit. Shit gets sold, and it just gets bad.
I don't know how much the clubs
I'm just
get
reading
sold
through
now.
this. Chelsea have held emergency board meeting amidst a UK government announcement of sanction against Roman Abramovich. So, if that meeting stated that we're going to get a new owner coming in, let's say for example the Saudi consortium, what's going to happen then? The process, the application, the papers, and that's going to take a while, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a mess, isn't it?
Absolute fucking mess. Yeah, I just got back, guys.
I don't know how to process all this.
Oh yeah, Lewis, you're back. Our shirt sponsors 3. They're reviewing their relationship with Chelsea, so they're probably gonna pull out or something or cancel the contract.
Whatever.
Yeah, I said fuck them.
Say for putting me on the advert 6 months ago. It's time to say goodbye.
Anyway, bruv. Shit sponsor. It looks ugly on our shirt, bruv. That fucking number 3, bruv. Let's have it right.
That's the one thing I'm glad about.
Every time I see it, I get Alonso flashbacks.
And listen,
anyway,
I'm with E, bruv. I'd never go 3 now. Fuck that. No way.
I left 3 last year anyway.
Yeah, E is good though. I like BT.
To be fair, I'm still on 3.
Was Saeed in here?
Yeah, he was.
Yes, Saeed was here.
Motherfucker.
Don't worry. I cooked him nice, medium rare. Cooked him nice.
Man left.
Always here on my neck, you know. Hey, also, by the way, if that's the real side, unblock me from your fucking YouTube channel because I can't even comment anymore. For fuck's sakes, one of your mods fucking locked me in the CBA.
That's the most side, unfortunately.
What dickheads.
Right. So I've taken a shower. We can go for another 10 more minutes, and then I actually have to cut. But yeah, shit. Has there been any other updates?
Emergency board meeting 5 minutes ago.
I'm
Yeah,
not surprised. Fucking hell, I
So
think
what
that's
is
the
it?
bare minimum to expect. I'm waiting for a statement.
I really want a
What a-
statement. Yeah, see what's happening.
Can we email Bruce Buck about fucking this ticket situation, bro?
No,
That'll
no,
tell
there's
What's Bruce
nothing.
Buck gonna do other than fucking hand out some free crisps or some shit? I don't know.
you. You'll be lucky to get that, geezer. You get tap water, bruv.
Yeah, we're struggling, man. We're moving like fucking Tottenham now.
Oh, we're
Like, the
moving
point
worse.
still stays the
They
same.
have
Like,
an owner.
Roman said he's here for the best interests of Chelsea. So the best interest of Chelsea is that he can't take any profits now, and he's just gonna have to sell up and get rid.
Two
So
choices.
what happens to that
So,
money? Like
hold
the
on, Chris,
net
hold on.
spenders? Oh, go
So
on.
Roman has two choices. Number one, agree to hand over a sale and where the funds go completely, or B, risk the club rots with the consequences becoming even more damaging. What does that even mean? Because I read news from Matt Lowe.
Means basically Chelsea will suffer if he keeps it, like, through the sanction. I don't know. And Roman doesn't, clearly doesn't want Chelsea to suffer, so he's probably going to want to sell
Roman
it.
Abramovich.
Roman
Abramovich.
Abramovich. Roman
Abramovich.
Roman
Roman
Abramovich.
Abramovich. Let's have it right, mate. Fucking best owner that the football world will ever see. Ever see. And I don't care, bruv. They're all mafias. Let's have it right. But he's a fucking elite mafia, bruv. Yeah? He's a don. Absolute don, mate. What he's done for Chelsea Football Club. It's like I tweeted, oh, Roman, do you know what that's worth? You made Chelsea the best on earth. Come on.
It's such a
You know what
shame,
I'm
man.
saying? We are the
Yeah.
best club in the world, bruv. Yeah, let's not forget that.
We are, but I just need to know what state we're gonna be when we're out of this.
And the
Listen,
fact that
Because again, it all depends on the owner.
bruv,
Johnny,
we
there's no
support
club
Chelsea.
statement yet. There's no club statement yet. That's the thing. The club haven't said it.
I mean, what else is there to really say? Like, I think the only announcement that we can wait for is the sale of the club. I don't think anything else is pending.
But why
you
does
know?
it take so long if they get the statement for the club? Then, if you're going to say that, like, why does it take so long?
Well, we haven't sold the club yet. I guess that's probably why. I think the only two like viable front runners that I see as like actual worthy owners are the Turkish guy and the Saudi consortium. But I'm worried about the fit and proper test because there's relatives on boards, and I don't think that's particularly fit or proper.
I hear that, but I think it was only going to be the Saudi owners that we'd have to be worried about if that was the case.
Yeah, that's the one I'm referring to. I mentioned it while you were in the shower. Like, if there's relatives, I don't think you can own the board. I don't know because it's like the family that owns it. So if there's relatives on board, that doesn't particularly work. So I don't know.
I just want to know if they take Roman's say into account, because if they don't and the government just pick whoever they want to pick, then we could really be fucked.
Yeah, I think that's further down the line now. I think Roman still has the benefit of the doubt for now. If I was to give an estimate based on absolutely nothing, I would say for like, I don't know, the next like month. But I think anything after that, I think, yeah.
We need to get our club in a position where we can continue and grow as a club. It doesn't matter who it is now at this stage, as long as they don't suck us dry. Which at the end of the day, they're buying a club which has no debt, yeah, which is unheard of in the top flight football world in Europe. That is unheard of, right? Every debt is in club. Every club is in debt, and Chelsea are not in debt now. So whoever buys us is in an absolutely golden ticket, supreme position right now. Yeah,
I don't particularly believe that. I do think our growth will be stunted by this because we had plans for the future that are now going to be, and now we're suffering a change of management.
The growth only starts.
All depends on the owners.
Because of Roman, bruv. But Roman will have no ties with us anymore.
Because I think we had a plan, and now no matter what, that plan will be discontinued.
Oh, that's actually wholesome.
Come up with a new plan.
No, the new plan will be to just continue and stabilise the shit, bruv. Yeah? which is
But
what
like,
we
there's
need.
so many things. There's so many things. There's the financial losses that need to be taken a part of. Now we're seeing sponsors, the contracts of some of these players. I don't even know what want to get started with. Like even like I think transfers is a write off. I think that's not even going to be looked at. I think the first things that will be looked at is like a financial plan just to sustain for the future because of FFP and whatnot. So I think transfers would be a write off. Or even
everything's a
like youth
write
academy
off.
as well.
No. Like, I think Cobham is actually going to be one of our saving graces at this point. Because if we can't spend, we can look back at our academy at the very least. We still have buyback options that we can get on a few of our loan players too.
Who the hell buys them?
Facts, man. Look, Cobham, man.
Who the hell buys us? God knows.
Buys the buyback clause, though.
Oh, I don't know.
Listen. We got like Cobham, bruv. We've produced generational talents in fucking
Money makes
Mason Money Minnals, man, Reece James, Cho,
but
bruv.
hold on,
You know what I'm saying?
hold on.
Yeah,
But that can go one of two
You know what I'm
ways.
saying? We can go, bruv. We can go forward, mate. Don't worry
But
about that. We got more.
that can go one of two ways. We obviously we have the best academy in the world, but seeing as a situation like with financial losses, you might need to sell some players as a way of generating
You can't
contracts.
right now. You can't sell or buy anyway. But the point is,
No. After the sale,
bruv. Yeah, but we got
after
Tuchel
the
now,
sale.
bruv. Tuchel,
After the sale of the club.
as long as Tuchel stays, bruv,
Livermore.
as long as he stays, he will produce, mate.
But that's why I said with the
Reece James.
Roman has put a fantastic structure we have in place, but a new owner could just destroy all of that. Like, they can sack Tuchel, they could, some of our best youth products, they could just decide to sell them.
No, I hear that, but like a new owner isn't going to commit suicide like that.
Exactly.
But they might not.
They want to still get Champions League
but I mean in terms of they just might not care. Or if we're not progressing as a club,
I hear that, but that's the same worry that we had before this decision.
But hold on, if we're just a top 4, top 6 club, and we have these great youth prospects, they're gonna want to go to Man City, or they're gonna want to go abroad because they're gonna want to win the trophies. They're not going to want to say our club that's not really doing anything, because it's the same. It's the same standard, by the way. We say with Arsenal fans about the likes of Saka. You guys aren't winning anything. Saka's going to want to leave. It's going to be.
What players are you referring to? What players are you referring to?
We're already winners, mate. You know what I'm saying?
But hold on,
we're not all of a sudden
going
to go to pot, bruv, just because of this, bruv. We got Tuchel, mate. We got fantastic players in our squad.
We've got Tuchel for now. We've got Tuchel for now.
Where's he going to go, bruv? Do you know what I mean?
No. Because listen, okay, so with the contract, we're probably going to lose 2 of our best centre backs, seeing if this carries on, and we're not going to sign anybody because the transfer plan's gone out the window because we no longer have a plan. So like it could all fall down. Shout out to Kanye West. Like it's just, I don't know. I don't see how. I don't. There's no plan currently. We're just living off of hope that we will continue winning because we're Chelsea. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Like, it is all just
DNA,
about hope.
Bruv, in
It
our
could go
club,
one or
mate.
two ways.
We've had it for the last 20 years. It don't just go, bruv. It's instilled in our players and our squad and our manager. It's instilled in the backroom staff. It's instilled everywhere. We are winners. And that ain't going to go overnight. I'm telling you that now. And we will fight. We will go and win this Champions League, bruv.
The mentality all depends on the manager. I mean, on the owner. Because we saw the big mentality shift when.
No, but it's already there, Lewis. Whether Roman goes or not, the mentality is there, bruv. It's instilled in the DNA of the club.
No, but that's what I mean. Because when
Sunday. I'll be doing Sunday.
Lewis, when you said that a new owner might not commit suicide, that's only if they actually know how to run a football club. They might just say, sack off the youth academy, not generating enough money, let's sell it or whatnot, so that we can, I don't know, go and buy.
No, but like what you said there literally doesn't make sense because the academy does make money. It makes a lot.
No,
of money.
but they might want to make
I'm
more
talking
money
about through player sales. Yeah, through player sales. That's what I'm referring to.
And not through player sales as well. Loan fees too.
Yeah, but like
It's
Lewis,
part
what
of
you
it.
said,
No, but-
you said that's you said something like that's suicide or whatever. Like, look at what the Cronkies and the previous owners were doing at Arsenal. Look at what they were doing. The Glazers were
No,
doing
at
Man
Arsenal
United.
they were
It
relying
might
on their
just be-
academy.
No, but yes, but they're best players, so the likes of a Nasri, a Van Persie, etc., because they were just a top 4 club. These guys left. They left to a Man City. They left to Man United. They left to win trophies. That's my point. Of our new owners, they might just be content of, we make the top 4, or maybe
Listen,
we win an
let's not
occasional
be silly
FA Cup
about
or
it, bruv.
whatever.
Any
That's
owner
fine.
that goes and spends fucking 3 billion on a club, bruv, or 2 billion, ain't there to
No,
fuck
but it's
around.
not going to be that price, bro. It's not going. That was only that price because of the
Yeah, but
money
they
that
got a
Roman was
gold
asking
mine.
for in
They got a
terms of
gold
debt.
mine. They're buying a club and an infrastructure.
They're
that is
buying the
fucking
club, but it's going to be
unbelievable.
for a lot cheaper now.
Yeah, and that's better for them, so they'll have more money to invest, bruv. They want to make
Yeah, no,
money.
no,
They don't want to lose money and get shot
I
of all
agree
our
with that,
players and all our managers.
but that's
and that.
why, like, it's just the same issue that we were there before. Who's the owner that buys Chelsea, and what's their intentions? That's the way I see it.
Well, their intentions are, let's be real, they're not going to be like Roman Abramovich where he's doing it for fun. They want to make money. So if they want to make money, they want to be
But
successful.
do they want to make money
Of course they
from
do.
the club, or do they want to build the club up and get the profits out of it? There's two
They'll
different
do
ways of
both.
doing it.
They'll do both. I mean, at the end of the day, if you build a new stadium, it's not rocket science that your income rises dramatically, bruv. Yeah. All right, and they will have that project in the back of their mind, and knowing that it's like when you go and buy a house. Yeah, if you lot have ever bought a house, bruv, you go and buy a house. You can either buy a house that's fully done, ready to walk into, and you pay top money for it, or you go and buy a house that needs development and work to be built the way you want it to be built, and that's called renovating, bruv, and making money.
I just got something to say real quick. Like, hold on, I've just lost my train of thought. Fuck. Yeah. So when you say like a new owner, like again back to the suicide point, like an owner, like regarding like FFP, there's only a certain amount of money that a new owner can just pump in at once. So I feel like they will have to look for more like. They'll have to look for alternative ways to generate money, and that's why I'm saying like some
already
things
there,
may be
bruv.
in limbo.
Like we don't need to blow
No.
500 million.
No, it's not. I'm not. It depends.
We've got a squad that we can add to
No.
within those guidelines.
It's not about the squad. It's not about the squad. I'm talking about just the club as a whole. Like Roman has been pumping his own money to keep the club afloat, and a new owner might not want to do that. And that's what I'm talking about regarding like some things may have to change. Some players might have to get sold. Some contracts may not get renewed. And this is what I mean about negotiating new contracts or signing new players. These things might be put on hold just to make sure that Chelsea's a sustainable club for the long haul. That's what I'm referring to. Like, I don't think it's a thing where next season we just pick up and keep carrying on. I think we're going to be tossed and turned for like a while before we start seeing blue skies again.
Listen, there's going to be transition, obviously, for obvious reasons. But at the end of the day, we have got an infrastructure that will keep us at the level so that new infrastructure can be implemented, bruv. Like, it's not like we're fucking Arsenal and Spurs and these dead clubs, bruv. We're an elite club right now. We have got an elite squad, and it will be enough to carry us with the manager we've got. It will be enough to carry us while those implementations take their toll to get implemented, bruv. It's not as deep as that. Hold on. The problem is, the problem is that we need to sell the club as soon as possible, bruv. Right, Roman needs to just get a shot of it so that we don't get scrutinised for it and points reductions and all this shit, bruv. Because then that means the owner is going to buy a club that might not be in the Champions League unless we fucking win it. And I think we can go and win it. This will sturge us on, bruv. This will add the ammo that we need to fight and win the Champions League back to back, bruv. And I stand by it. I think we will. I think we fucking will. Will. Trust me. I don't doubt it, bruv.
Anyone fancy protests outside British Parliament?
Well, unless you want MI5s to fucking gun you down, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Right, guys, I'm going to have to bounce because I got to get to the bridge for Norwich. Take care, guys. Big up everyone that's locked in. We'll be back tomorrow for a live review and to go through this shit show again. Take care and up the Chelsea. See.
It's a bit close, man.